Now, we got another little fun thing for y'all about coming out of states. All right. And that fun thing coming out of a group called Liberty Alliance. And with that name of Liberty Alliance, I'm sure you can all figure out kind of what's going on, right? So, let's talk about this, all right? We have what is being called a woke heat map. And it's from Missouri. Seriously, this is a real thing, all right? Let's get into it. So the group Liberty Alliance USA is located in Missouri, and here is some background about that group. The group brands itself as an organization, quote, committed to fighting back against the woke agenda that is permeating all across Missouri. Liberty Alliance is registered as a social welfare organization and is not considered a political organization. What is a social welfare organization? A political organization by another name. Okay. But taxes and legal speaking, it just means that they don't taxes and legally speaking, it means that they don't necessarily support any particular candidate. They support a particular social cause, and their social cause is to get them wokies. All right. Exposing truth to the real Americans in the kind of fashion that we have come to expect from groups such as this. So this week, the group unveiled its new woke heat map of Missouri, dotted with hotspots where it says the woke agenda is permeating all across the state. The map on its website features 12 pinned areas in Missouri that the organization has highlighted, all of which contains links to happening in schools, school districts, and the state. According to the Liberty Alliance, they say, quote, the first step in fighting back is uncovering their crazy ideas, from critical race theory to grooming. Of course, grooming. Jesus fucking Christ. It's not grooming. Okay? Grooming has a particular meaning. Stop. You're diminishing actual grooming here. I hate this shit, man. Oh, thanks for the follow, bossy. Appreciate it. But they said grooming kids with sexually explicit content in books. That is why we have officially launched the website Woke Heat Map, an interactive tool designed to expose the insane actions of the radical left. End quote. Now, the organization added the map will, quote, alert Missourians of craziness happening in their own communities. Spencer Boone, Liberty Alliance's executive director, said in an interview that the initiative would help to trace any, quote, crazy action by crazy leftists. And we're going to go in blind, okay? I have not read any of these links, okay? We're going to poke around this website and talk about it. I've viewed the website. I've not read any of the links. I just know how to navigate it. We're going to talk about it because it's funny, but also very upsetting. And it shows where the culture war is. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Let's go ahead and poke around the website, everybody. Look at that. Typical. You know what? Hey, the website actually is pretty well made. Congratulations. Donation at the top, like every good website should have. About Blue Lives Spotlight, because of course we have to talk about the boys in blue, never mind Uvalde and the fact that they're fucking cowards. Conservative champions, gotta highlight. So we're gonna poke around a little bit, right? So let's look at the conservative champions, see what this is. Meet the Liberty Alliance conservative champions. Oh, look, everybody that's added got a little profile and conservative courage, everybody. Look, you can join their mailing list. Championship. The Conservative Chronicles is a series that highlights individuals making an impact in our state of Missouri. Whether it's a community leader, a volunteer, or elected official, we want to share their story. And they have Attorney General Chris and Becky Harps, Secretary of State, Harry Almo. I don't know who any of these people are. I think I've seen this guy, Tony Lukemeyer. I think I've seen him before. But, I have a little blurb about this, right? Yeah. Little blurb. Okay. So, you know, boilerplate stuff, right? All right. But let's get into the woke heat spot. All right. Now, this is what we got. All right. Oh, we got like a high school. Oh, Green Valley, like a town. Another high school. Statewide. Oh my god, it's so scary. Oh shit. We're gonna get into it now, everybody. Another town. Oh no, look at all these. Oh, look at all these. Oh, St. Louis University. Oh, they're infecting the kids with their woke agenda, everybody. The university is going to the school districts and indoctrinating the children. Won't someone think of the children? But of course, some of these are in some of these liberal strongholds. Some of these are in places where you would expect the woke agenda to be at. But no conservative website tracking the wokest of the woke would be complete without a submission form from users, because by golly gee, it's so much easier to crowdsource everything these days. We can just take someone's word for it and put it on the map. No one will know. You know, it is not going to be surprising to me if we see in the next few weeks, since this website kind of launched recently, or this part of the website anyways, launched recently, if we see somebody submit a fake woke agenda corrupting the minds of the youth with their gay agenda from popping up on here and being exposed that they don't care about facts, they just want people's opinions. So of course we have that here. We can also drop attachments, everybody. Drop your proof, your little video, your little picture, your image of a school textbook. Drop it here. Look, we got docs. Oh, nope, can't do videos. Never mind. PDF, JPEG, PNGs, DocX, DocMax, file size 30 megabytes. You can only do 5 files at a time. So only images. But let us now look statewide. Gotta start in the
3,
center.
2, 1, we're live. Happy Tuesday morning. Is it Tuesday? It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. It's a Prager fucking you video. I told you I came in this blind, okay? So I'm sure everybody that watches this program live, that catches it on YouTube or Twitch, knows about Prager University. The fact that this goes to a PragerU video more than likely means that this group is funded by the same fuckwits that fund PragerU. Hell, PragerU might be the funders of this and using the money they get from the Wilkes brothers and other organizations to fund an anti-woke agenda to manufacture consent in the conservative mold, and using their own version of identity politics to do so. Yes, everybody, Charlie Kirk is an identitarian. He likes to play ID poll along with Prager. Yes, it is true. Because if you can't beat them, you gotta join them. You gotta join them in the fight. You gotta fight fire with fire, and by golly, if I'm getting burned, they're gonna get burned too. Now, I don't have so much a problem with that. I think diversity is a good thing, and it is good to see that conservatives are starting to open up the diversity a little bit better. More black people, some more Latinos, women, not just old white dudes with crotchety voices and the like, coming for your kids. No, they're getting the women in on the action too, and that is what this video is about. But we are not going to watch this video. At least not today, because I only got 20 minutes or so to cover the rest of this copy, and there's a lot to cover. So we're going to go ahead and skip this here and go back to the website itself. So what we're going to do here, like I said, going in blind, I had no idea that was going to go to a PragerU video, but it's what it does go to, and that in of itself is quite revealing. So let us go to, you know what? Let us go to the Rockwood School District. The woke agenda in the school boards. Daily Wire. Oh, look at that. This isn't user submission. It is crowdsourced from another similarly funded PragerU outfit. The people that fund PragerU fund the Daily Wire. It's almost like it's the same group. Shocking. Is it though? It's not. But it just goes to show you what kind of information is being curated for this website. I'm just going to click around. I'm not even going to read these articles. Let's click on another one. I want to see if there's any blog post that they themselves make in here at all, or if it's just one blog after another from the same people. Look at this. Look at this. From Christopher Rufo. Again, another person funded by the same people on PragerU and the Daily Wire. Come on. You can't make this more obvious. You can't want... I'm giving them too many tips, okay? And you know what? I honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter if they do this or not, because their people aren't going to realize that that's what's going on. And let's be real, most liberals aren't going to know it either. Lefties, maybe some lefties, but it's only the people like us, people that help me write this program, that write the copy, and you that are tuning into this, that can pick up on the manufacturing of consent that is this workplace agenda. It is with this conservative website that launched recently in the last week or so. Should we even bother clicking on another link? Like, is any of them going to go to anything that isn't just crowdsourced from right-wing websites? I mean, no, probably not. Okay. Well, okay. So this one, we can talk about this one a little bit. So students at the University of Missouri, Kansas City launched a podcast called Angry White Men and How They Ruined the World. The podcast, which mocked God and demeaned Roman Catholicism, was hosted on the university's official website. By golly gee, everybody, we can have free speech, but if these woke scolds say anything, I'm gonna run to daddy government. Because that's what's happening here. Ain't no grievance party like a conservative grievance party, baby. I don't know who Ben Zizloft. You know what? Let's look him up. Let's just look him up. Who is this person? Contributor at the Daily Wire. Look at that. Oh, it's almost like it's the same group of people. Because it is. So they actually tried to give this some semblance of not the same group of people, but they failed because the internet lives forever, and we were able to quickly point this to a Daily Wire contributor. So yes, that is the kind of things that we're getting on this website, and make no mistake, websites like this are going to proliferate all over in the general election, coming up in the general election for the 2022 general election. Do not be surprised if you see these websites popping up in Virginia, popping up in Georgia, in other key battleground states between now, the 2022 congressional election, and the 2024 presidential general election. It will be odd, extremely odd, if they don't continue to pop up. So, but let's go ahead and we'll quickly go over this one article here and maybe talk about why they're mad. Some of this stuff, hey, you know what? I do tone police. Fuck it. I'm just going to say I tone police all the time because I think optics matter, and some of this shit just has to stop. But let's talk about why they're mad. So let's give this a quick reading, minute or so. So I'm going to go very quickly. We're going to skim, right? So, already covered that. Angry White Man Had a Ruined World, blah, blah, blah. George Washington, Mitch McConnell, Ronald Reagan, Andrew Jackson, other white men with their eyes covered with red X's. I mean, these people are all bad. So, okay. After student hosts Kiara and Angel introduced themselves according to their racial identities, they began discussing the legacy of Pope Benedict IV. Him being a Catholic pope, it is not what you think, asserted Angel, referring to Benedict IV's youth upon ascending to the papacy. Angel said that their were no children being diddled here because he was just a child himself. Nothing says Pope like committing war crimes, he added in reference to Benedict IV's legacy. Here compared Benedict IV to Donald Trump. I'm pretty sure Trump was a pretty religious dude. So maybe this is the inspiration, quipped Angel in response. Later, Angel added that nothing says Pope like a little bit of illegal stuff. I mean, God says it's okay, right? So these are hot snippets, very hot snippets of hot takes, some little spicy memes against some people of the Catholic, maybe of the Catholic faith. Say what you will, Pope Benedict IV. He did some war crimes. I mean, none of that was wrong. So that is what we're seeing here. And it just goes to show you, that this website is just farming shit from other conservative websites. Oh, look, we have a tweet. This is a gingerbread person and the latest example of insanity that is Missouri schools. What is this? My God, we launched the Students First initiative to empower parents and bring transparency back to Missouri schools. This was submitted by a Fox C6 parent. We'll keep exposing the extremism. The gingerbread person. Gender identity? Nothing. Gender expression? Nothing. Biological sex? Nothing. Romantically attracted to? Nothing. Sexually attracted to? Nothing. Because it's a fucking gingerbread person. But what is this showing? Well, this is showing that gender expression can take place in different ways and not necessarily binary. We can identify as like womanly or manly. We can have biological sex that may not be just the binary. Being attracted to not just male or female, but many different kinds of people. You know, reality. And of course, this person, Eric Schmidt, is posting that this is bad. And let's see what this person is. Is he another? Oh, he's a Senate candidate. Okay. At least he's not directly affiliated with the other sites that they've posted on. But that is the kind of stuff that you can expect to proliferate in the coming months. Make no mistake, it will happen.